Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 12, Episode 2 called Serving Tea and Shade. Ain't nobody serving tea, ain't nobody serving shade. This is just another episode of drama because of the show. So we're starting off with Jessica and Carly at, Carly's house, but I guess Jessica's living with Carly. So I'm like, did I miss this in season 11? Okay, but they living together, whatnot. And they send talk about Bambi and the trip yet again. Well, not yet again, but it's like, well, here we are talking about it. And at this point, this is only episode 2, and I'm over this whole birthday trip. Like, can we talk about something else? So Jessica says she's neutral in this situation. She's not really taking nobody's side. I guess, you got to be cordial with Carly because, you living with her. And then I guess Bambi's more so your girl. So it's like, you're not trying to have no riffraff. That's fine. As for me, I just don't care about the situation no more. I feel like I said all I had to say last week, which wasn't much, but let's move on, okay? Let's y'all dragging something. I know it's only episode 2, but like I'm over it. So after that, we have Carly talking about her man and how she loves him, and she wants to marry him, but she just scared of getting hurt of him cheating on her because that's all that's been happening with her. Well, what, Carly? Why don't we choose better men then? Okay, because at this point, if you're the common denominator of all these issues, it's you. It's not even them. Like, yeah, they effing up and messing around on you and whatnot, but it's like you're not even choosing quality men at this point. So, if you want a man that's not gonna cheat on you, then you need to find a better man. What happened to that one guy from last season? Like, it would have made more sense if he was with homeboy that Kai came to the house that you was at, but like you with a whole new, like, Carly. Stop playing these games. You want someone who's gonna like take you serious and stuff, then stop going for men that's only gonna be with you for 2 seconds just for some TV 15 minutes of fame. Okay? Like, we don't know who none of these men are except for like Life Jennings and I guess Kai if you follow like the entertainment world, but Carly, you do this to yourself. Like, I can't really be feeling bad for you when you do the same bullshit every season, but with a different guy. So therefore, good luck with you with that. And Jessica says she didn't like Carly being distant from her, and I guess she didn't really know about the situation until I guess maybe Bambi brought it up, and they lived together, so she figured that she would knew about the situation with Carly and her birthday and the trip and whatnot. And I guess Carly and her don't really have no beef, I guess supposedly. But it ends up with Carly crying on Jessica's shoulder, talking about she don't want any more relationships after this. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna see you with somebody else on season 13, Carly. You still gonna be here, you're the boy who cried wolf, so we'll believe it when we see it. We didn't move on to Kurt. He sets a meeting up with him, Jasmine, and Rashida to talk about the baby and the whole DFAX situation. So Jasmine comes over and they talk about the situation per Jasmine's words that their agreement was that baby, I think the name's Cannon, would be over at Kirk and Rashida's house every third weekend of the month, and he don't really be doing all that. So then Rashida jumps in talking about, sometimes you're not always going to get what you want, and she just needs to know that whenever Cannon is at their house, he is loved like every other child, like he's not treated differently than any other child. I'm looking at Rashida like, if this is really the agreement, why the hell you're not getting him every third weekend of the month? Like, and for Rashida to be like, well, sometimes you're not always going to get what you want. That's the agreement. And I believe this is court signed agreement. What are you talking about? You only get him one, like you're only supposed, well, per the agreement, obliged or obligated to have him one weekend out of the month. So you're only obligated per court order to see Cannon 12 times of the year. But then want to bring up that sometimes you're not always going to get. So this is not really about Jasmine in this situation. This is about Cannon. So you're saying Cannon's not going to have, like, do you, like, I'm like, just looking at it from this side of the situation, I'm looking at Rashida like, what are you talking about? Like, this is just for him to spend time with his father and his father's side of the family. Like, that's only court ordered once a month, 12 times a year. So y'all can't even do that? Talking about sometimes you don't get what you want. So from what everybody else is saying, like you really just thinking like just throwing money at her, paying child support, that's all you need. Like a kid don't really need his father and to be closer with his other siblings and whatnot. Because even once a month is too much for you guys. That's what you're telling me by you're not always gonna get what you want. Rashida, I don't know why Kirk brought Rashida into this situation, but then again, Kirk and Jasmine, when Rashida was fed up and she left, their conversation wasn't that good either because here goes Kirk talking about, oh, if you ever need me for anything, just call me, hit me up, whatever. So Jasmine said, okay, I'm gonna, hold you to that. So then Kirk was like, just whenever I do come to pick him up, can you be fully clothed? Because, sometimes you be answering the door naked and all that stuff. So then Jasmine's like pausing, looking at him like, I don't erase my messages. So like, you might want to be careful with what you're saying. And then from the way he was reacting, it seems kind of like he was agreeing that like, yeah, he probably do be texting her off the wall type shit. But like, let's not get into that. Like, he didn't say all that, but like, that's what his vibe was getting because it seemed like he was trying to say something or not say something. But I'm just kind of like, it's giving Jasmine, it may not be wrong with what she's saying. I mean, Kirk, you did it before, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're doing it again. Because, like, I'm not going to say once a cheater, always a cheater, but, you're not giving really like, oh, you being faithful. It's just giving like, we're not going to really talk about what's been really going on. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what happens with that situation because here we're going back to the same bullshit. Just different season. And then we move on to Scrappy, Erica, Mama D. They go look at the restaurant that they, I guess, trying to own and whatnot. And Erica said, well, she lets us know that, they said if you can travel together, you can be in business together and even be together. Yeah. Erica, who said that? You? Like, yeah, if it was you, yeah, okay, I can believe you. As far as anyone else, that's not a saying. Who the hell said it? Who? Erica, please, let's just call it for what it is, okay? You and Scrappy hanging out again, traveling and whatnot. So y'all effing, and you said let's make some money together more than this Love and Hip Hop type shit. So let's do a restaurant just like everybody else on the damn cast. And, let's bring Mama D in because, even though me and you probably could cook, but Mama D could cook better than both of us. So, she going to be doing in the kitchen and stuff because we're not really trying to be sweating back there. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to collect the money. We're trying to have workers, but like not really beat up. That's definitely what Scrappy's giving. Erica, she gonna be there, pop in, every day in the morning and whatnot. But she ain't really trying to be there either. So, Mama D gonna be the one slaving in the kitchen, cooking all the food and stuff like that. And y'all just gonna be collecting the money and just going over the books every once in a blue moon. So you guys don't have to call bar rescue. Anyway, so so then here we go. Mama D saying she don't think that Scrappy and Erica should do this business journey together because it could ruin their friendship, which is true. Sometimes you could do a lot of personal things, but once you do into the business aspect, you don't mix personal with business because it can and has ruined quite a few relationships and friendships and all that stuff. So what she's saying is correct. But like Mama D, it would have to even start for it to be like maybe it's gonna ruin the friendship, but I don't foreseeing it happening. But I ain't trying to be no hater and stuff. It's just I'm kind of just like I just feel like y'all just try to pick something out of hat to do, and the paper out of the hat was a restaurant. So there's no passion behind it. Anyway, so I guess Erica was trying to clarify. Oh, you don't want us to do a restaurant, or you just don't want me specifically to do the restaurant or whatnot. So Mama D kind of like hinted to her like, I don't want you to do the restaurant with Scrappy because he be late, and she said something else in regards to him. Scrappy looking at her like, are you serious right now? Scrappy, per history, with others, your ex-wife, was saying, you be late on stuff. So per the credibility, per past context, yeah, Erica, just be careful with your endeavors, business endeavors, professional endeavors with Daryl over there. But to each their own. So since y'all traveling together, y'all could be in business together and even be together. From what you're saying, other people saying, Erica, then by all means. But this don't even it's probably not gonna work. But what do I know? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular bystander just watching this thing and then giving my commentary on YouTube. But Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah. We gonna move on to Sierra. Okay, she back from the hospital, after her leg tattoo infection thing and whatnot, and she's just thankful and grateful to God that her leg's still here, because I guess they said if she waited too much longer, her leg was gonna be amputated. She might not have no leg and whatnot and stuff. So she said she got a cellulitis on. Okay. So we glad to see you doing good, and even though you hobbling all over the damn place, but good to see that you are, for the most part, seem in good spirits. I think she even has a home health nurse aide at the house helping her out, whatnot. Okay. Scrappy and Saucy go to visit her, and I'm sorry, not Scrappy. Why did I say Scrappy? Chaotic and Saucy goes to visit her, and per Chaotic's word, these are hand-picked flowers. First off, I know it wasn't handpicked by you. Second off, these were not handpicked flowers. I'm sure you got them from Publix. Okay, maybe Walgreens. Does Walmart have flowers? I don't know. Publix, Walgreens, something. Okay, and we have Sierra and Saucy talking about how they was ugly. I didn't think they was ugly. I thought it was actually pretty cute. Okay, but listen, just give it to somebody who won't appreciate them. Clearly, Sierra don't appreciate them flowers. She said it's ugly. Whatever. So they sit down with her to talk, and Sierra is feeling some type of way because no one really came to check up on her. She goes on, says, "Oh, Saucy, why didn't you check up on me?" He said, "Oh, she thought she was coming out with some like numb cream, which she said she is gonna come out with." I'm like, that's the excuse for not checking up on her while she was in the hospital. Okay, whatever. Seems like she kind of accepts that, but then she talks about Zell. She's talking about Bambi and Zell not checking up on her. So that's when Saucy tells her that, like, Zell not really effing with her like that, saying that, what did he say? He said something about Zell said Sierra wants to just be Saucy's friend, and calling her fake and whatnot. So Sierra said she's gonna need to have a conversation with Zell, which we're gonna see at the end of this episode. And then they talk about Amy's listening party, all the drama that done happened. So Sierra said she was glad that she was invited to go there to be a part of the drama. Sierra, you was probably in the hospital at this time, so like it's okay. You probably wouldn't have showed up even if you were invited anyway. So let's okay. So then we move on to Saucy. He goes on a date with his ex Devon. And supposedly Devon got a tattoo of Saucy Santana on his arm. Now, is this a real tattoo? I don't know. I'm just trying to understand why you did that. Because Devon was just like, oh yeah, I did all this, to prove my love or whatever the case may be. But, he don't trust him because of the whole Zell situation. So if you don't trust somebody, why are you putting their whole name? Listen, I have done quite a few things in my lifetime, tattoo included. But, the whole name. Yeah, no. A whole name. Like, the only person's whole name I would put on my body is my kids, which I don't have any yet. Like, that's about it. And even that I probably wouldn't do, you know what I'm saying? Because, no. But you will forever be engraved in my heart. Okay, let's go with that. But yeah, this whole Saucy, I hope y'all work out for the sake of it. I mean, per his words, he wants marriage. Saucy wasn't even ready to talk about all that, because he was just talking about his mom writing a book and her apologizing to him and everything. Listen, Saucy, I mean, it really gives that Saucy's just here for a good time, not a long time, because he looks like he's not really trying to commit with nobody. He just trying to have the best life he can, and if that's what he wants, then so be it. But you're gonna have to let these people know that's not what you want, because he talk about marriage. You see, I mean, from what you show, you're not ready for all that conversation and talk yet. But like, are you ready for it at all? I don't know. But that's for them to figure out. I'm just whatever. We're gonna move on, because what else is there to say about that? Nothing. Exactly. So then we get to Bambi. She meeting up with Jessica for lunch, and I'm actually liking this little orange look on Bambi. I don't know, Bambi's stylist or whatever lately. Like she just. Like, she can't miss at this point. Maybe in the beginning when she was in a hot tub with Kirk and them, it was just like, Bambi, what are we doing? But like lately, these past two seasons, season 11 and, even though this is episode 2, but season 12, like, Bambi, you you doing it. You doing the damn thing. So anyway, they sit and talk about Carly, and then here goes Bambi being messy, saying that Carly was talking, being messy, talking about Jessica also about, her being in the house sleeping during the day and whatnot. And I don't know, she said something else about I guess what Carly done said about Jessica and whatnot. Whatever. You Bambi, you just being messy, saying like, I'm not saying she's talking about you behind your back, but then Jessica was annoyed because she was like, well, that's exactly what's happening. Jessica is in her own world. Like you, like bringing any type of drama to Jessica, it's really not going to hit because Jessica is in Dulu land. Okay, she really just doing her own thing. So any drama coming to Jessica really don't make no sense. Okay, she can create her own drama. She yelling about the red wine again in this episode. So let's leave Jessica alone. At this point, this is one of those people. I'm just like just leave her without drama because she gonna bring some type of entertainment some way somehow to herself. So and we just gonna be looking at her side eye the whole time. Let's just leave it at that, baby. Let's not be messy. Let's just let Jessica be Jessica, okay? And someone get her damn red wine. Okay. We then move on to Jasmine. She takes her son to like a fun zone place, meets up with her friend Erica to sit and chat about the drama with Kirk. Apparently, Kirk's still trying to fuck. Once again, I'm not saying what she's saying is incorrect, but I'm just saying if what she's saying is correct, I wouldn't be surprised. So, supposedly he said he gonna give her more money, whatnot, if she let him fuck. Yeah, if that's true, he's not the first person to do it. There's a lot of people, guys, who if you gonna give me the puss, you definitely gonna get some benefits to this, financial benefits to this. But if you don't give me the puss, like you getting bare minimum, you getting what the court ordered. And she don't even get what the court ordered because he don't even take the baby once a month, from what it seemed like. So, but if she were to give him a puss, when he come to visit, especially since he be having in the back of his head, she gonna be naked when he come visit and stuff. You gonna get more, but she ain't really trying to do all that. She just wants you to take care of her son, give her money to help take care of her son, and that'll be that and go on her merry way. She don't really want you to do all that, Kirk. But per her words and kind of per your body language when y'all had the three person meeting, it's kind of given what she's saying might be correct. But are we really surprised though? You know what I'm saying? And then it don't even end with that. Okay, because the producers, y'all just messy as hell. Y'all messier than the cast, but you the one who caused the cast to be messy. So here goes the producer asking Jessica in a confessional, what does Kirk miss about you that he doesn't get from his wife? Mm-mm. Here goes Jasmine with the dramatic pause, and then she says pussy, and then she laughs. Like it's a joke. But it's not no joke, because then it gets me back to thinking about last episode. And in the ending of season 11. Of Rashida keep telling us that, even though it's none of our business, because we keep asking, her and Kirk's sex life is great. And I was very confused, because I'm like, why you keep telling us this? Who the hell's asking? Ain't nobody want to know about your sex life. But, I guess from what Jasmine's saying, y'all don't be doing nothing, So that's why he wanted from her. I mean, at the end of the day, I really still don't care. I would still not want to be a fly on y'all wall, you know what I'm saying? But then again, is there a fly to be on the wall if y'all not doing nothing? Per Jasmine, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, what she may be saying might be might be correct, just because since Rashida want to reiterate it from last season to this season about her and Kirk's sex life and how everybody want to be knowing and whatnot, even though we really don't want to be knowing, Jasmine may be telling the truth. I may be, completely wrong about this because, I be saying stuff and then when I be watching everybody else's review, no one believe in nothing. And I just be the only one thinking and believing what I believe. But, we're going to go with that for right now. It may change next week. We're going to have to wait and see. But, yeah, Jasmine, I believe you thus far. We're going to have to see with the rest of the season. We then move on to Mama D opening up her food truck called the Royal Kitchen at a car wash, so she could be mobile and whatnot. And she invites everybody over. Erica comes to visit first and doesn't really like that idea and said that they need to be on one accord. And, she's not trying to be in competition with Mama D. Okay. So clearly Mama D wants to do that. So what's your plan B, Erica? What's you and Scrappy's plan B? Because clearly she don't want to work with y'all. And then we have everyone else coming to show support and chill and talk. And Scrappy not trying to eat his mama's food. He feeling some type of way about it because she got a food truck when they's trying to have like a whole restaurant and whatnot. So the group is talking about Bambi. I think it's Carly, her boyfriend, Saucy, Chaotic, Zell. But then Zell and Saucy's issue comes up. And long story short, they both doing them. Saucy fucking with other guys. You got Zell fucking with, girls. He out in these streets. He's single. Whatever. Like, what's the issue here? Like, what we're really arguing back here, going back and forth for bring it up to be made aware with everybody. They're not together. Who cares? Like, whatever. Even if they were doing it when they were together, they're not together anymore. So they both moved on. Let's all move on. So then we get to everyone else comes to show support. And before everyone else, we talking about Sierra here. We have Scrappy goes to talk to Mama D. So Erica pops up too, and Scrappy tells her that it's cool if she don't want to be a part of what they got going on for the restaurant. And Mama D said that, once again, she don't think that Scrappy and Erica should work together and wants to do her own thing. Now, Scrappy and his feelings, understandably so, because if you already had a pre-notion that, like, okay, you're supposed to be doing this with us, and now all of a sudden you're doing your own thing and having this whole pop-up shop thing for your food truck, yeah, I'm going to be a little taken aback, especially if you're not telling me this, like, in person or beforehand, and I just have to come to your little pop-up restaurant thing for me to find out. Yeah, I understand, especially if it's supposed to be like becoming business partners and even want to go to the restaurant to see it together. I get all that. So yes, I agree with Scrappy there, but you know what, if she don't want no parts, sayonara. So you and Erica Dixon, like I said, what's plan B for y'all? So who's gonna be the cook? Because I know none of y'all are gonna be the one slaving in the kitchen. Y'all just want to collect the money. So what's plan B? So other than that, the last thing we have is Sierra. She comes up hobbling with her home health aid, whatever, to Mama D's event. So Mama D apologizes for not checking up on her, coming to the hospital. Sierra said, you're not the only one. A lot of people who hasn't checked up on me, whatnot. Mama D feels even more bad for not checking up on her because of that. And then we have Chaotic calling Zell over so they could talk. So Sierra immediately confronts him. Chaotic and Scrappy leave the scene so they can have their one-on-one, even though it's not really a one-on-one because it's on camera. So we're all watching their one-on-one. And, Zell calls her fake. He says, he's honest. He says she's fake. She's not a real friend. She just wants to get close to him because of Saucy. And I'm just looking at them like low-key kind of going back and forth. I'm like, Sierra, you just came from the hospital. Wobbling all over the place, hobbling all over the place because you're only 85% healed per your words. So, like, you probably should just still be at home. You probably shouldn't even be out with all these people doing all this drama. Then you have Zell. He lets us know that he had dental work. So, like, I think he had, like, a few, like, teeth taken out or whatnot. So, he can't even really talk. He probably still got gauze in the back of his throat or something. Like, so, what is both of y'all doing here? Like, can you even really eat the food, Zell? Like, both of y'all, what are we doing here? Both of y'all damn near handicapped and trying to go back and forth for the TV show. Let's come back when you 100% Sierra. Come back when you don't got gauze in your mouth, Zell, and let's redo this conversation. Because even Sierra was like, we're going to have to talk another time because Zell said he was getting up to walk away. And Sierra was like, well, I can't even understand what you're saying because you're slurring all over the place. He continues to slur and it's just like, exactly. Y'all do not need to be having this conversation right now. Y'all don't even need to be there. Y'all need to be home. You, Zell, recovering from your dental work. Sierra, you recovering from your infection and, just keep your leg intact. Like, what are we doing here? Like, not for the TV show. Like, we got a whole season. Lately the season's been like 50 episodes per season. So y'all could really, honestly, just wait until y'all heal to come back to do this. Because, it's still going to be here. The season's still going to be running when y'all get healed. So y'all didn't really need to do this whole scene. We could have ended it with Scrappy, Erica, Mama D, but they want to do a little extra drama, but even though it wasn't really nothing worthy of talking about, even though we're talking about it. But that was it, guys. This episode wasn't much. It was just dumbass drama conversations and people being messy for no damn reason. But that's a TV show. That's what we watch for this dumbass entertainment. So we're here. Anyways, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, come back next Tuesday. Okay, we're going to be back here again. Okay, hopefully you laughed in, because subscribe in. Okay, be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy. Comment down below what you thought about this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.